The Jets Ward.
Jets. What is going on, Jet fans? And welcome back to another episode of The Jets Ward. I am your host, Ryan Ward, and I'm so excited to be back with you guys. I got a fun one for you guys. But first, if you have been here before, welcome back. You know I love having you guys here in The Jets Ward. Whether you are a Jets fan or a fan of another team, you are always welcome here. And if you are new here, like I just said, whether you're a Jets fan, a fan of another team, or just a casual NFL fan, you are always welcome here in The Jets Ward. This is a safe space for you. But guys, training camp has been continuing to go on. All the teams have played in their first preseason games, moving on to week 2 of the preseason games coming up. But there have been a lot of trade rumors still rising up after the week 1 preseason games. And a lot of these players could be very interesting. So I have 4 players that I want to talk to you guys about. I'm going to talk about the teams they currently play on and where the rumors are coming from and what teams, if they were to be traded, would be the best fit for them, in my opinion. And the first one, guys, big rumors this week coming out of Jets camp. A lot of people think that Breece Hall could be on the trade market. Now, I don't think that he's going to get traded. He is very talented, and the Jets right now are lacking in the skill position department. Our running back core is very good. Braylon Allen is a stud. Isaiah Davis has proved he can be very good. Donovan Edwards showed out in the last preseason game and has been showing out in training camp so far. Breece, he's been doing what Breece does. He's didn't do well in the game, but he's been having some good plays in training camp practices. But he's been being outshined by Braylon Allen, in my opinion. There have been rumors all offseason that Breece could be on the move. He's on the end of his contract, the last year of his contract. The Jets, I don't know if they're very committal to him right now. They need to see him show out this year. He doesn't seem to be very happy that he's going to be in a backfield by committee. So he wants to be the hands-down number 1 back, and I don't think that's going to be the case for him. So the rumors are continuing to go about trade possibilities for him. And honestly, if he were to be traded, I think the Jets could get a 3rd-round pick for him. He's got a lot of talent. It's going to be tough because he's on the end of his contract. So you're going to have to pay him at the end of this year. Is it a cheap rental for a team? Maybe. But there are a lot of teams that I think could be very, very interested in Breece Hall. And that one team is the Cowboys. They have come out this offseason and said they want to find a high-end running back. Well, Breece Hall has top 5 running back talent, in my opinion. Just hasn't blossomed yet. And maybe that could blossom for the Cowboys. And I think Jerry Jones would be willing to part with a 3rd-round pick, and who knows, maybe he'll even give more than a 2nd-round pick for Breece Hall. They look like they want to have a top-end running back. It's rumored that's come out, have said they want a top-end running back, and Breece Hall, the Cowboys rumors are there. So I think the Cowboys would be a perfect fit for Breece Hall if he were to be traded. You could argue the Bears, but I think the Cowboys would be a better fit for Breece Hall if he were to be traded. Now, continuing on. Number 2, this is an interesting one. Rumors are coming out of Patriots camp that Kyle Dugger could be on the trade block. Kyle Dugger was looked at as one of the better safeties in football for a couple of years, one of the tougher ones. He had a down season last year, and now he's reported to be working with the 2nd-string defense at camp. Could it be a motivation thing for him? I don't know. But right now, he is on the hot seat, it looks like, in Patriots camp. Patriots fans would know more. Would you be willing to trade him? I don't know, but a team that I could definitely see using his services would be the Bucs. I think the Bucs could use another safety. They lost Jordan Whitehead, who's still currently a free agent, and I just think their safety room could use more experience. They have Shiloh Sanders there that I really, really like, but I think they try to practice squad him, even though the fans really like him. But I think Kyle Dugger would be a perfect fit and bring that toughness to that Buccaneers safety room. So Kyle Dugger, shocking one on the trade list. There's rumors around, but I think he'd be a perfect fit for the Buccaneers. Going into the next one, it's going to be a player that's continued to be on this list because the rumors are still swirling about him. Tyreek Hill. There have been clashes between him and his head coach, where his head coach has called him out, where he's called out his head coach. It's been drama-filled for the Miami Dolphins and Tyreek Hill, and I think he could be on his way out. And the best team that I think he could get to would be going back to where he started, the Kansas City Chiefs. They need receiver help. They have Xavier Worthy, who's coming into his second year. They got Rashid Rice, who's there as well. They got Juju Smith-Schuster, Jason Brownlee. They got Hollywood Brown. But I think Tyreek Hill would hands down be the number one receiver there. And he's still a solid receiver, and I think Patrick Mahomes could use all the weapons he could get. And I don't think he's going to cost as much right now as when the Chiefs traded him away. So I think the Chiefs would be a perfect fit for Tyreek Hill and be a very good move by the Kansas City Chiefs to try to rebound and get another big-name weapon in that receiver room that's kind of lacking in the high-end players, in my opinion. So Tyreek Hill to the Chiefs, I think, could be a very, very good move for the Dolphins and for the Chiefs and for Tyreek Hill in general. But the last guy that has been getting rumors is Tanner McKee. This kid is interesting. He started a couple of games for the Eagles, and he's actually looked very good. He looks like he can be a legitimate starter. Everybody's hyping up Joe Milton from one game last year. Tanner McKee has proved that he can ball out in this league. He looked great in his first preseason game, but he's also looked great in the regular season for the Eagles when he's needed to make spot starts for them when Jalen Hurts was hurt. So Tanner McKee could be a legitimate starter in this league. And honestly, I thought the Jets could be an interesting opportunity for him to back up Justin Fields for a year. And if Justin Fields isn't working out, maybe you go with Tanner McKee. But I like Justin Fields. I think he's going to be the starter for a while for the Jets. A team that could definitely use quarterback help right now, the Saints. And what would be better for Tanner McKee to reunite with his offensive coordinator from last year and be the starting quarterback for the New Orleans Saints? I think that would be a big upgrade over Tyler Shuck, who looked okay in his first preseason game. But I think Tanner McKee could last in this league. I think he could ball out in this league. I think he'd be very, very good in this league. And I think the Saints could be a very good spot for him if he were to be traded. Now, that is all I got for you guys today. We could talk about Terry McLaurin. Could he possibly be traded? There are rumors that the extension talks are not going well. So there's that. Could Terry McLaurin be on the move? There's talks about Micah Parsons as well. He's reportedly not going to camp at all, practice at all. He's not been showing up to anything, has not communicated with the Cowboys. So that relationship has broken to the point where it's probably beyond repair. So could he be on the move? There's that. What other players do you guys think could possibly be on the move? Are there any rumors you're hearing about players that I've not talked about today? Let me know in the comments. And again, make sure you like and subscribe to the video. Hit that bell for any updates on when I post videos to let you guys know when I do. And make sure you do subscribe because about 96% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed. So it really helps me out. It gets me past the algorithm that YouTube has. And it gets the videos out to more and more people who enjoy NFL content. And I enjoy making it for you guys. So it really does help me out. And again, guys, thank you so much for joining me in the Jets Ward. Thank you guys very much. And I'll see you in the next one.